Evening everybody, Dugie off the UKV forums. First video I've ever done, so if the quality is bad or the sound is possibly quiet, I am recording this off my iPad. I just thought I'd give it a quick go and share a review. But it's not necessarily a review because it's been done many times before, so it's nothing new, but it is shiny, and it is the Lil Mama Tank from iVapor Elixir. Well, that's where I got it from, and it's the Lil Mama Big Daddy Tank. I know Romastino has covered this in one of his videos. He was a fan, if I could say so. I'm sure if you've seen the video you'd have picked up he was a fan, and I can honestly say, so am I. Prior to receiving the Lil Mama, I was dripping onto a LR306 Atty with just a Canon drip tip. Thanks Easy Street, by the way. For about 2.5 weeks, and yeah, I loved it. Still do. And I ordered the DCA 306 drip cup adapter, because I really do enjoy the dripping, and that to me was the perfect little add-on for anybody who really enjoys to drip over than using tanks. The day the DCA arrived, so did the Lil Mama. I decided to give the Lil Mama a go first, because I have dripped, and it wasn't going to make any major difference to the dripping experience other than stop any leaks. You know, that's what the drip cup adapter is all about. So yeah, I set up the Lil Mama first, and I haven't put it down. I've used the DCA half a dozen times. Like tonight when I was watching VTTV, I used it then. But back to this. As soon as VTTV had finished, I picked up the Lil Mama. As you can see, there's not much juice in it, so let's see if I can make filling it up look easy as Romastino and Scott as well make it look. Let's give it a go. Cherry menthol, by the way. DIY mix. Let's see if I can make it look as easy as these guys do. Now these guys usually, you know, I saw Romastino and he took it off the battery. I'm going to just turn mine off. Take off the drip tip, nearly forgot what it was then, and then I'll just slightly push it up. Just give it a bit of a twist as I'm doing this, and it just pops down. I don't know if you can see. Let's have a look. Just so you get a bit of a gap, so you can just lean it a little bit. There you go. You see it leaning. And then get the juice. And then just put the juice. I don't know if I'll be able to get this. So it's just like, oh, nearly missed. It'll just dribble in. As you can see it going in there. I tend to tilt it. I'll fill up to about there. And then just line it up. And then this can be, if you don't get this aligned properly, you can pop off this top ring, so you have to be careful. I mean, there's a little bit, a couple of small drops of juice on the top there. So if you hold this bit, then just gently turn because you don't want to pop it down. There you go. And see, it's still aligned, and it's nice and flush. The drip tip. Look it back on. You see it? There we go. Full. Get it back on. Simple as that. That's actually the best it's ever gone for me, that, by the way. So that was quite lucky. I mean, I'm using it. The battery that I've got it attached to is from the DCA 3L6 starter kit. It's a 900 mAh battery. Fits on obviously the Egos because the 510s and many other mods. Works really well. Obviously, you see the gap that I'm using it with there. I did try to attach the cone from the DCA kit, but it's just too high, and the cartomizer cannot connect to the thread because it's just. I mean, if I shaved it down probably 2 or 3 mil, it would connect and it would screw in and it would be flush at the bottom. But hopefully my mini cube will arrive this week, so it's not really worth destroying it for that reason, because it fits nice obviously with the dip cup adapter. So anyway, I'm going a little bit off topic there. Lil Mama. So yeah, I'm using it on a 900 mAh Ego battery. The Carto is a 510 Bose LR, and it's just a standard drip tip on the top. I bought it all from iVapor Elixir, I think, for the tank, the whistle tip, the drip tip, and 5 Cartos. It would have been about £35, something like that. £35 well spent. The flavour, obviously, compared to dripping, if you are a fan of dripping, nothing else will come close, flavour-wise, especially flavour-wise, to when you drip. But this setup that I'm using here is not far off. Not as good, but not far off. I can't see me dripping as much as I did now I have this Lil Mama tank. That tank will last me a day. It will definitely last me a day. I filled it up last night about 11:45 and then filled up again on the video. That's the first time. Dripped a little bit, as I said before, when I was watching VTTV, but near on a full day. Vaped a little bit more today as well. We've been at work and you know how that is. So, really impressed. I know it's not a new piece of kit, there's been loads and loads of reviews out there, but I thought, why not give my impressions? And it just looks very nice, shiny, and for 25 quid for a Lil Mama tank and a Big Daddy tank, and obviously the Big Daddy tank will hold more, I can't remember, is it 4 or 5 mil? They say the Lil Mama holds 3 mil, but with the carto in, it's more like 2 mil, which is a little bit misleading, but not to worry. For me anyway, because that will last me a day. So without ranting, I mean, I'm already near on 10 minutes. New to this, probably waffled. Just like to say, if you are a fan of tanks, but you don't want to be filling up all the time and you want something that works, Lil Mama tank, give it a try. Well worth £25. If you do get any, should I say, if you do get one, and you know you don't like it, drop me a message and I'll buy one off you, because I will be looking for another one for different flavours. So anyway, without waffling, like I say, I'm waffling. Thanks very much. This is really more of a test than anything for the camera and everything, like I said at the beginning of the video. Thank you very much, and speak to you all soon.